Hey Libra, this is going to be a message for you. Welcome to my channel, The Cosmic Cow. I hope that I can help you out in some way today through the cards. Yeah, welcome to the channel. I'll be using Tarot and Oracle today, Rider-Waite, and also my Oracle of the Radiant Sun. So I hope you enjoy the message. I hope you can find something useful in it. Let's get into the message for Libra. Libra, I'm just getting like a lot of laughter, Yeah, it's kind of like making me just like smirk a little bit, like just like a lot of laughter. Maybe you're having like a really good time. Like I'm getting like a belly laugh, like you know how you laugh from like the pit of your stomach. So that's actually really nice energy to start on. So I'm picking that up. You maybe just spending a lot of time with friends, like, you know, there's no, honestly, in my opinion, there's no much better feeling than like that proper belly laughing. Like it's such a good feeling. That's what I'm getting. So you guys have the King of Swords in reverse. You might be staying silent on something, Libra. The King of Swords in reverse can equate to a lot of things. Sometimes it can be quite bitter words. I'm hearing reluctancy, so maybe some reluctancy with communications. But I'm not picking it up as like bitter today. Maybe you're just staying silent and maybe there's a reluctancy in talking, okay? So maybe just holding back for some reason. And then we have the Strength reverse. So yeah, maybe just like struggling right now with something, holding back, or maybe you're like speaking to someone new and you're kind of like not wanting to, you know, that typical like you don't want to message them too much or something like that. Like I feel like this is someone that you have really good times with, you've got a really good connection with. Like clearly I was getting that belly full of laughter, so that could just be for one, two of you out there. It's very specific. If that is not your situation, I just feel like maybe there is some miscommunications at the moment or troubles with communication, very clear communication. It's something, the Kings are usually very externalized energies. So again, it's an external energy to you, or just this is what you're showing to the world, is that you're kind of holding back communication. You're not being very clear with communication. There could be some difficult words, difficult communication as well. But ultimately it comes across as unclear or not very clear and concise. With the Strength reverse, it's definitely like there's problems with strength at the moment. Maybe there's I'm even maybe like getting like, could be an addictive tendency here. Maybe you're addicted to someone's energy. Like literally that's what I'm getting as well for maybe one or two of you. But again, if that is not your story, because these are general readings, there's ultimately here miscommunication, trouble with clear communication, literally, as I'm stating at the moment and showing, displaying right now. But ultimately, this is linked or related to some sort of lack of strength, lack of endurance, and maybe just unable to hold back very well from something. And it could also have some sort of, it could even be difficulties with some sort of purity energy, like you're struggling to, maybe you're like on some sort of clean slate, or you're kind of like, maybe some of you guys are staying like abstinent or celibate or something right now. That could be also something, and something is kind of like tempting for you. So that's really interesting. So just a few examples, because I don't know, when I've been doing these readings, I realise that I don't think I'm generalising them enough. Like I feel like I need to be a little bit more general and say all of the meanings of the card. So let's get some key cards. So we've got 10 of Swords here. So there could also be some fear here. Maybe like you have dealt with something difficult in the past that's maybe shut you off. It could have been a very difficult ending, okay? This could even be for some of you guys, like you've, you know, it's maybe quite soon after a relationship or a friendship. So you're maybe just not fully open to opening up fully yet. You kind of just want to test the waters with something, or you're just holding back. You might just be more of an observer at the moment with something. But ultimately with the Ten of Swords, there was a difficult end. Something was really difficult for someone. They maybe really struggle with something, some sort of completion and ending. Definitely difficult communications here with the Swords. The Swords are communication, intellect. So there's difficult intellect, communication energy here with this ending, whatever this was. And exaltation reverse and optimism. This could definitely be for some of you guys. It could be a friendship. I am seeing romance reverse, so I'm hearing Lady Gaga, bad romance. So it could have been some sort of toxic partnership or unhealthy partnership here. But yeah, you're just kind of testing the waters. I don't think for some of you guys, you might just be spending a lot of time with friends at the moment. Like, you're not focused on love, because I am seeing the optimism card, which sometimes gives me friendship, getting together with friends, having drinks and stuff like that. You're not focused on love with romance in reverse for some of you. I'm also seeing discrimination in reverse. So yeah, you kind of just like can't be bothered with people that are gonna mess up some sort of beautiful energy that you've created for yourself. You're kind of just not in the mood to. I feel like this is giving me like an energy of Virgo. Of course, we do have Venus and Virgo on the card, so you're very particular, Libra, at the moment, or just in general, about who you're bringing into your energy. Like, Virgos are very certain on who and who not to have around them. Like, they're very. I'm Virgo rising, so I kind of get this energy of like we're very cautious. I always like say Virgo are like deer, like they're very like cautious, perceptive animals. You know, just like an example, I always think of Virgos as like sort of baby deer that are just like, they can be quite anxious, you know, they can be quite cautious. So it's giving me the energy of like, you kind of just aren't in the mood to always protect what you've created. You just, I feel like you're in this sort of comfortable stage at the moment where you're happy with who you have around you, you're happy with that. Maybe you're just not ready for something new yet, but it could be around the corner, I'm not going to lie, because we do have the exaltation card. So there is a lot of happiness. I'm getting a lot of Taurus here, Virgo, Sagittarius, so I'm also getting as well like your friends could be like egging you on a little bit, like telling you to get yourself out there, get in the dating scene, but whether or not you're interested in that, I just feel like you don't want to share something at the moment, which is totally fine. Like, you don't want to share some sort of crown or finances here. It could definitely be finances and materials. I feel like you're happy being independent right now, which there is absolutely nothing wrong with that. Yeah, appreciation. You're just appreciating what you have at the moment. I feel like you could be connecting with nature for some of you guys. Like, you're really just appreciating things that you've made yourself, you've built yourself. You're really loving on yourself at the moment with Moon and Leo. Like, could be a lot of self-care. You're feeling really confident, very confident, but there is like a lack of strength, or again, like there is a Leo in reverse. You could have been dealing with a Leo. That could be a possibility as well. Because we do have the strength card in reverse and the appreciation card with the Moon and Leo. So maybe you're dealing with a Leo, or there's a Leo in your surroundings. Let's get one needs to shift. But I just feel like you're appreciating the small things at the moment, connecting with nature, maybe connecting with animals, your pets. I'm getting like a bird on this card. And you're enjoying your harvest. And I feel like you're enjoying the things you created alone. Like, you don't want to share that yet with anyone, or you're just kind of happy being alone with something. Doesn't need to be in love. You maybe just are, you know, maybe you just have acquaintances, but you're not really close to people enough to be friends, and you're kind of happy with that. Like, it could equate to anything. Maybe some of you guys are self-employed and you're happy to be self-employed for now. You know, in the future, maybe you'll think about working for a company or something. It's just like you're in a place of being kind of solitary at the moment. You're still having fun with people, because I got that belly full of laughter. Maybe you're going on dates or something. But it's like you're kind of happy within yourself right now. You're feeling very confident and glowing in that sense within yourself. But there is something that's sort of gotten in the way of your strength here. So yeah, it could have been a difficult energy, because ultimately she is trying to it's funny, I was about to say she's trying to tame a lion, but I heard she's trying to persuade a lion. So I don't know. That's kind of interesting. So what needs to shift is the principle. You might be blaming yourself for something, Libra. I feel like there's absolutely nothing that you could have done to prevent something. I feel like you were in the right with something. You might be a very religious person for some of you. I've got like a ringing in my left ear. So if it's not religious, it could be spirituality. I just feel like I don't know, this is what your needs to shift. So it could also be as well, like you need to maybe, I don't know, reanalyze your faith, reanalyze your values here in some sense. But I do want to say that you maybe felt like something could have been avoided, or you were in the wrong. I don't think that was the case. I think that actually you're very balanced, you're a very grounded individual right now. You have Jupiter and Sagittarius here as well, so it is saying that you should maybe expand, try your luck at maybe traveling, expanding right now, if that's something that, you know, possibly. I'm not feeling like you're really wanting to do that at the moment, but it is being, you know, if you were ever wanting to, I feel like it's something that's in your favor. So I know that sounds quite contradicting because I just said that you didn't want to do that, but in the cards it's saying if you did want to expand, then you are being blessed for that. Like you've got some sort of blessing for that. So let's see what else you guys have. I'm gonna pull from Rider-Waite. But this could be as well like some sort of call to like find some sort of faith or spiritual sort of path here as well, because ninth house energy is very it's connected to like the divine realms and stuff like that. It's very much like religion, spirituality, higher learning. It could also be even learning a new language. Like some of you guys might want to learn a new language. I feel like Libras, you guys are so smart. Like you guys are obviously an air sign. Yeah, you guys are an air sign, so you guys are naturally very witty, very smart. You're very naturally good at communication, so it makes a lot of sense if some of you guys are wanting to learn like some sort of new language. That's pretty cool. So you guys have the Temperance in reverse, which is really interesting, and you also have the Six of Cups on its side. Okay, very interesting. So definitely some sort of like, I don't know, see when it's on its side like this it can go either way. So there's some sort of like past energy that might be influencing you for sure. It might be creating bad memories, or it's kind of like you're romanticizing the past, but you're also realizing that there were some things that maybe weren't so good. Like I'm getting Temperance reverse with that, so it's like there was definitely like maybe addictions or some sort of like Temperance reverse, like maybe a lot of anger, frustration here. I was getting like quite an angry energy, like you kind of felt like you were struggling to hold back here with the Lion. It's just giving me this energy as well of Sagittarius. You have a lot of Sagittarius here in your chart again, which is giving me like exploration. I'm gonna be honest, I feel like right now it just might be a good time to focus on healing. Maybe that's something that you've not, I mean, I feel like you are. It's really strange. It's like the cards are saying one thing and then I'll come back to it, but maybe like there's just something here about there's some sort of healing that needs to be done here. It could be something to do with like spirituality and stuff like that, because there's an angel on this card. Like maybe like your angels are trying to reach out to you or something, or they're trying to nudge you, but you're just kind of not hearing it. You're not here for it. I'm also feeling like some sort of blessing in disguise here, which you need to like keep an eye out for, or there's like a silver lining in a situation, which is really interesting. I'm seeing the King of Pentacles in reverse. There could have been a very possessive energy, very greedy, especially with money, finances, and materials. But somehow something is going to work out in your favor, Libra, which is really interesting. That's what I'm getting. We have health in reverse, lust in reverse, detachment in reverse, criticism in reverse. I'm getting something could have backfired here, Libra. Not gonna lie, I feel like something that maybe someone was doing to you is now maybe happening to them. Like I feel like this is kind of like a karmic reading. I'm not gonna lie. I think that whatever disharmony someone was trying to or did bring into your life, might actually be happening to them right now. And I'm not one to like gloat on stuff like that, because karma to me is real. Like Saturn is real. Like we need to learn lessons through what we do to other people. That's just the way I think. I don't know, that's my opinion. What God intended karma to be like is that if you do, you know, they say in the Bible, like do unto others as you would do unto yourself. It's kind of like maybe someone did you wrong and now they're learning through whatever's going on with them. It could have something to do with being very like highly critical. It could be a very like not obsessive energy that you were dealing with, but someone that just couldn't detach, or they had a problem. What's this like? It's like they had a problem looking at the bigger picture. We have lust in reverse, so something to do with this person's looks or how they feel about themselves as well, and health reverse. So I mean, again, I'm not one to gloat or anything, but I do want to tell you guys that something that maybe someone was trying to put on you is now being, they're having to learn some sort of lesson about that. Again, it could be a very obsessive energy because we have detachment reverse and criticism reverse, which just shows me that someone is highly critical of themselves or others. It could be both. They've definitely not detached from some sort of situation. They're very obsessive. Like I'm finding like someone here is like really focused on tiny minute details. and it doesn't really do them any favors. In fact, it might be causing issues to their health, and it's kind of with lust and health, what's given me is like you can really see it in this person's face and demeanor that this person has, they're being overrun by some sort of obsessiveness. That's what I'm getting here. It's kind of like I kind of feel bad for this person, I'm not gonna lie. We have impulsiveness in reverse, which is showing me that like someone here definitely didn't think something through. Someone is regretting some sort of impulsive action now, like they kind of wish that they didn't chance their luck with something. Flattery. It's really strange because I feel like on the external, this energy that you could have been dealing with, or this could be you, I mean, take it as it resonates. But I do think it's an externalized energy, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like you were dealing with someone that like there was a lot of flattery involved, like a lot of like smooth talking and stuff in order to gain something. Like I'm feeling like someone that uses it, compliments, stuff like that, as a bit of a guise of manipulation or trying to get something. That's what I'm getting. It's like flattery. It's like trying to get something out of people. That's the energy I get. Ultimately though, what I'm seeing here is this person had very mixed emotions towards you, or this is something that, you know, someone is going through here. But really deep down, they actually felt some sort of connect, or maybe that's something that they were kind of scared to admit, is that they felt some sort of mutual energy between you two, which is really interesting. But for some reason, yeah, this was a secretive thing with fortune. I feel like inside, like honestly, this sounds really bizarre, but what I'm getting is like inside you made this person feel like butterfly-esque and sort of like this, like fortune, like heart exploding and stuff. You might have even had some sort of secret admirer, but what it came across as is a very obsessive, focused on the details person. Very, yeah, and I feel like you can read it on this person's demeanor, face, their actions. It's very easy to see. Yeah, it's a secretive energy, or someone here that, you know, again, it's like they don't come across as they have a lot of depth, but they actually do. It's a very extreme energy. I'm getting like, you know, like lots of Scorpio, so it's like maybe quite jealous, possessive, we have adaptability, but somehow you managed to escape this energy, or there was like a lot of multitasking you had to do to get over this energy, and I feel like you conquered it. You sort of went in your own direction. And I feel like now that you're in a better place, you're in some sort of original energy right now, very authentic, very true to yourself. You're kind of looking at the situation and seeing this. Submission reverse, like you didn't submit to this person, or you didn't succumb to this energy, and now there's this sort of like, this person feels like there's some sort of time limit or some sort of time constraint here. Could have something to do with like a partnership. There's definitely like a complete difference in like this energy and your energy. I feel like someone, or it could be vice versa, take that into consideration. There's someone here that's definitely doing very well, and someone here that's in some sort of despair. So I don't know if that's something you want to hear, but, and again, the person that was being like this, it could be you, Libra. Keep that in mind and be honest with yourself. You know, I'd like to think that these readings are kind of like shadow work at the end of the day. Like, I'm hoping I'm better in people's lives by these readings, but also like it came down to some sort of bad choice. It came down to like a very controlling, maybe even like someone playing God in your life. That's what I'm getting, like with this sort of, someone really thought they had something all under control, but there was some sort of bad choice that led to a really bad negotiation, definitely jumping to the extremes, and a disorder. Someone could even have a disorder. I don't know what this is. We have discovery in reverse, so it's like, yeah, like there's a lack of like exploration and expansion, lack of harmony, and a lot of emotions. Like this person might have a lot of emotions. Like again, like they might not show you that, but that's what I'm getting. So okay, let's see. This is really interesting. So what's the past then? Queen of Swords in reverse. Again, like I'm getting like you guys are coming up twice, but you're like, you're zipping it, you're not saying anything. And we have the Devil reversed here, so this is really nice. Like you someone coming out of some sort of toxic addiction, obsessiveness energy. I'm getting like someone going on their phone and checking like on their ex on, like on their phone and stuff like that, which is really, really specific. Again, could be for like one or two of you. And then we have the Four of Cups. So someone was really dissatisfied in the past. Like, I think this is something that you started to realize, is that you could never please someone, so you kind of just like vacated something. It could have been a Capricorn or an air sign energy, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. That is you guys as well. But your back was turned. Like, I feel like your Queen of Swords reverse here. So again, I need to mention there could have been difficult communications, complete silence with communication. Someone just did not want to deal with someone anymore. I feel like someone here was really hard to please in the past, and so someone was like, I'm just going to shut up and leave, basically. I'm not going to deal with this anymore. And we have generosity. So yeah, there's definitely someone here that was giving to those less fortunate, like, not to be mean, but I think you realize your worth, okay? I think in whatever situation this was in, you realize that there was a lot of people that were attracted to your energy, but I just feel like there was, or someone here did, like someone here had a very attractive, I'm hearing personality. They gave to a lot of people that were deemed less fortunate, helped others. This person had a natural shine, and for some reason they were persecuted about that with Saturn. Like, they were kind of, it's almost like someone was like, you've got to learn a lesson with you. I was about to tell you guys Gemini. We're talking about Libra though. It could be a Gemini, but I don't know. I feel like someone's seen your natural generosity as like bad, or maybe they thought you had some sort of ulterior motive or something. I don't know. But I just feel like talking in this sort of reading now, like you're seeing all this now. Like, it's like you didn't see this in the past, but I mean, this is what happened. Do you know what I mean? And I just feel like in the current energy, you're actually realizing a lot of this. Like, you're kind of seeing that someone just had a problem with your generosity. And it's like, you're kind of glad you vacated something. Because you definitely got out with something toxic. Something possessive, addictive, codependent here. It just really wasn't healthy, okay? So what's the near future, please, for our... You want to call you guys Gemini, but you guys are Libra. Who are we dealing with a Gemini? Or you might have that in your chart. It might just be a confirmation. So in the future you have egotism in reverse. Very interesting. I'm getting with a lot of the signs recently, they're coming out of this egotistical mindset. Like, they're focused less on the shallow things and more focused on the bigger picture, or they're focused on like less egotistical pursuits and more towards like, I don't know, like rather than individual, they're focused on like the whole picture, which is actually really nice. Again, I don't know what's going on with the transits at the moment. I'm not actually checked, but I don't know, like I feel like there's a lot of like people coming out of this shallow energy, which I'm really enjoying. Because we live in a very egocentric society, let's be honest. Like, a lot of self-obsessed people and stuff, like focused on the things that really don't matter in the long run. Yeah, definitely. Like, focus more on a very innovative energy here. Like, definitely you're going from a Leo to an Aquarius, so you're focused less on the self and you're more focused on like humanity, the whole picture. You're really trying to turn some sort of new leaf here, Libra. Like, you're really trying to focus on better things that better you, things that better others and people around you. Focus on friends as well. Like, in the future especially, you might really be focused on again, like it's weird, I've been feeling quite a solitary energy, but it's like moving slowly towards like maybe opening up as I go through the reading. Because I do feel like in the 11th house here, like you're more of a humanitarian here in the future. You're coming away from things that are very shallow, don't mean much to you. Maybe you're discarding friendships, acquaintances that were quite shallow, and you're more focused on things that, I don't know, bring out your best qualities, your innovative qualities here. That's really nice. We have versatility. There's Gemini, so you might be meeting a Gemini, someone here that's very versatile. This could also as well, this is really random, someone could be bisexual as well. I'm just getting that, like, for those of you that you know, you want to hear that. Someone could be bisexual that you could be meeting as well, or they're just very versatile. Like, they're very, someone here, I'm getting Gemini, a lots of duality, so they could have two jobs, or they could just be very, even a very flexible person. I'm getting, like, with this card, I don't usually take it that specific, but you're getting someone that's very flexible, like with their body. Like, they might be like double jointed or something, like that's what I'm getting. But someone here that can do it all, like they kind of might be like a master of none. But I'm getting like just be very aware, because I feel like this person is kind of, they could have a little bit, like this person is sort of heading towards this egotism reverse, so they could have quite a I don't know, they could be quite shallow, so just be very aware of that. Just to call that out, if they're not shallow, it's kind of like this energy of they're maybe just having to do a little bit more work on themselves. I'm getting assertion, so this might have something to do with like anger, frustration issues. I don't know what this is, or like issues with assertion. So let's get some more cards. Like, you might be meeting someone in the future though. You might also be focused on like reconnecting with siblings or communicating. Lots of communication here in the future I'm seeing as well, especially with friends, okay? I'm getting like you're going to communicate with someone though that can really see both sides of things, which is going to be really good for you, Libra. And this is one thing that I don't really hear a lot of people say with Libra, but I believe Libra are a dualistic sign. They're both ends of the scale. They can embody both ends. So for me, what it gives me is like you're going to meet someone that's really similar to you. Like, they have this duality about them, but it's almost like they're able to tap into this sort of, I don't know, like they could have some traits that seem a bit egotistical, but really I feel like they're able to tap just as easy into this bigger picture. Like, it's going to be someone that you're really going to benefit from. That's what I'm getting, because they're able to, I'm getting someone as like an optimist. Like, they might see, you know, like that glass half full. Like, they're able to see the glass half empty, glass half full. So it's someone that I feel like you're really going to be fascinated by. Like, as I said, I feel like this person's like a contortionist or something like that. Like, they fascinate you. This person like has some sort of like connection to some sort of sun energy. I'm getting that as well. They might have, God, there's so much coming through. Like, it's kind of crazy, Libra. Very specific as well. Like, they have some sort of connection to some sort of sun energy. If this person practices like spirituality, they might have like a strong connection to like sun energy. I don't know. That's just what I'm getting. But I feel like you're going to meet someone that's going to fascinate you. It's kind of like they're a contortionist. They might just be like a really good, I don't know, like even like an alchemist. I don't know what this is. Like, they're able to just see things from different perspectives, which is really fascinating to you. But again, I do want to mention they could have something they need to work on, like a shallowness or something to do with ego. We have the Ten of Swords. Interesting, because we got this at the very beginning of the reading, and one of the key cards that came out, like the storytelling cards that I pick up, like, so yeah, I am feeling like maybe this person went through something really difficult, which I feel like you have went through something maybe quite similar, because you've got the same card. But this person might be a bit fixated on it, so just keep that in mind. So someone might be fixated on some sort of really difficult ending, or some sort of, it felt like it felt like some sort of backstabbing energy or very difficult end. So just be very aware. That's what I want to say. Like, this person could be going through a difficult ending, or they might just be very sharp with their words. Like, again, with Ten of Swords, that is Gemini. You're definitely dealing with a Gemini or Gemini energy. You might even just be more focused on, it's like you're wanting to become more like a Gemini. That's what I'm getting. Like, more of that like master of none, very smart, curiosity, sort of childlike energy. It's really interesting. And then we have the Five of Pentacles in reverse. So this is really positive, because you're coming out of, or someone here is coming out of some sort of poverty, ill health. Someone here is really focused on getting better. That's what I'm feeling. Like, they're really focused on their health, their vitality here. And I feel like this is a good influence. You have some sort of good influence around you. That's what I'm feeling. Ultimately, this person has their own stuff to work on, don't get me wrong, but they're really a good influence. That's what I'm getting. So this is good. I'm really liking this. It could be a Gemini. Again, heavy Gemini energy. And it's funny, because I say this person has like a connection to the sun. I always forget Mercury is the closest planet to the sun. So maybe you just feel like this person has a really close connection to God or to divinity. It's something that you look up to. Like, that's what I'm getting. So what's the advice? This is really nice. This reading is flowing like so easy. I'm really enjoying it. Nice. So you have Ace of Pentacles. So there could be some sort of opportunity or new sort of, yeah, like some sort of new gateway, new portal energy here coming up. It could have something to do with finances, with pentacles or materials. There's definitely some sort of stable opportunity here. Someone as well could be after monetary energy. So someone here could be trying to gain some sort of like money or something here, or some sort of material. With the Two of Pentacles here, what I'm getting is like one opportunity is going to come in and then another one short after, and you're kind of just going to have to like, you're either going to balance both of them, or you're going to be like, oh my god, which one do I go for? So you could have one option come in which is really great. Like, I feel like you've asked for something, Libra. I feel like you've asked for some sort of strong, stable energy. Maybe you've tried to manifest this, maybe you've prayed about this, and I feel like it's like a gift from God. Like, the aces are like a gift from God. It's like the hand of God is like coming in, and if you believe in that, that's just my belief. It's whatever you believe in, like the divine, the universe. Like, you've asked for something stable, something you can rely on, and I feel like it's coming in, and I feel like soon after you're actually going to have another option come in, and this is you being like, oh my god, which option? For some of you this could be two dating options for love, if it is love. For some of you it's like two opportunities. So if you're feeling like not very abundant at the moment, not even so, because you have the appreciation card which shows you have a lot to be appreciative of, but there's some sort of strength or confidence that might be a little bit lacking. I feel like you're actually going to get more than you bargained for here, so just be very aware. But I think it's a positive thing. It's like you're maybe struggling to find something stable. You're going to get something stable and then some, which is really nice. This sort of juggling as well might cause some sort of emotional irritability, I want to say, or instability. So just be very aware of that. It just could mean that you need to make the most stable choice in something. That's what I'm getting. Which I think you'll have no problem with. Like, again, you guys are ruled by the scales of balance. I feel like you guys know what to go for when it comes to being very balanced for yourself. You guys have the literally 7 of Cups. So again, in reverse, you maybe don't want to make a choice, but I feel like it's necessary. You might need to choose between two options here. That's what I'm getting. And I'm getting like a message here of don't procrastinate here, Libra, because before you know it, maybe these opportunities may be lost. I'm getting that too. I feel like you might just want to dilly-dally a little bit and just kind of be like, which is fine. I procrastinate so much. Like, I've got so much like Taurus energy, Taurus, Mars, and Mercury. So I'm like procrastination queen. I take my time. But I feel like it's an energy of maybe like you don't want to upset anybody, or you don't want to become upset yourself. So you kind of maybe put something off. But what I'm getting here with the 7 of Cups reverse is if you don't act, you might lose something. And again, I'm seeing that with the Knight of Wands in reverse. Yeah, like the Knight of Swords, like you kind of need to like move into something quite quickly. So just be very aware of that. Like Knight of Wands reverse, you could risk like not taking action and maybe losing something. So just be very aware of that. But I don't think it's a negative thing. I think it's just maybe like a little forewarning for you. So what's the final outcome? Page of Pentacles. This is really good. So you're feeling very grounded here in the final outcome, or someone is. This is a page energy, so it's someone here that's maybe starting out. They're in some sort of new grounded opportunity. They have some sort of new start when it comes to finances and materials. They're very grounded. They're very enthusiastic. The page is ready to explore. The page is ready to delve into this new opportunity. So this is really positive. You're going to like find something that makes you feel like a kid again. That's what I'm getting. And it's funny because again, that Gemini energy, like the eternal child, that's what Gemini is to me. Something's going to make you feel like a kid again. Like it's going to make you be like, wow, this is, you know, it's going to open up that sort of childlike wonder. And we have the Queen of Wands, which is really interesting. Something's going to regain your confidence here, or you're going to be attracting some sort of fire energy into your life. So it could be an Aries, Leo, Sag. I feel like as well, if you are in a position where you maybe you do move into a position where you're, what is it I'm trying to say, like you maybe have someone that's an onlooker, or like you're going to catch someone's attention here with something, some sort of Queen of Wands. Again, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, doesn't need to be, it could just be someone that embodies this fire energy. But you're going to catch someone's attention when you're delving into something, and they're going to be very intrigued, very interested. This Queen of Wands as well could also be this confidence that I feel like was a little bit shaky at the beginning with the Strength reverse is going to be restored. You might be putting a lot of attention into, again, like maybe you guys are becoming like, I don't know, like I'm getting like a spiritual energy. You might be tapping into your spirituality. Tell me more with the Queen of Wands, please. someone here is catching someone's attention for sure in the final outcome. Yeah, lust, like definitely. Queen of Wands with lust is definitely a very attractive energy, or someone that's very attracted to you. Very interesting. Venus in Aries is someone that is really action orientated. Like they're definitely not going to be able to hold back when it comes to. This is someone that's going to reach out possibly to you and let you know that they're interested. You might be putting a lot of attention into like your spiritual well-being, or even like your appearance here as well. Wow, oh my god, fortune. All this fire, you guys. This is like amazing. You've got all this fiery energy, really amped up fiery energy. And secrets. Yeah, very interesting. So you might be tapping into some sort of occultic knowledge. For some of you, like you might be working with like, again, divinity, whatever your sort of preferences are for that. Like you might be tapping into that. Someone might feel like love is a bit of a distraction as well. I'm getting that too, because the secrets card is sort of faced away from lust and the Queen of Wands. But I feel like someone here doesn't want to become distracted by love, but it's actually really fortunate for them. Like I feel like something came into your life because, I don't know, like you kind of need it, but you don't want it. If that makes sense. So it's kind of like you could just be like a little bit like, no, I don't need anybody or anything like that, until you actually experience it, and then you get a taste for it and you realize, wow, it's actually like this person was actually really necessary in my life. Does that make sense? Because I feel like there's like this secretive energy that's looking away. Like maybe you're kind of scared of opening up. I'm getting that as well. Like maybe you're kind of scared to expose yourself to people. I'm getting that. Not literally. I mean, it could be literally. Yeah, I'm getting that. Like maybe you're just kind of, you've got to have fear of vulnerability here, Libra, which is totally normal. Like maybe you're just like more focused on like self-discovery, your spirituality here. That's what I'm getting. But there's a lot of fortune crowning this, like a lot of fortune with this Queen of Wands. So whoever this is, I'm getting heavy Aries, heavy Leo. It's an intense attraction someone has, okay, to this Page of Pentacles. So someone that's starting out, but they're very grounded, got their head screwed on. Wow, this is really good. I really enjoyed this, Libra. So if this resonated, yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed reading this for you. I felt like the words were just flowing today. So I hope you enjoyed it. Take care of yourself, Libra, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye.